This video is brought to you in part by Cutting Edge Supply Company. Cutting Edge Supply Company is an online lapidary and jewelry manufacturing website ran by lapidaries and jewelers for lapidaries and jewelers. Cutting Edge Supply Company is your one-stop shop for all things lapidary supplies and machines, jewelry tools, beading tools and supplies, mounting, settings and findings, rough stones, both faceting rough and cabbing material, plus much, much more. Check out Cutting Edge Supply Company. I personally love these folks, and you will too. Don't forget to use product code LapidaryDave at checkout for an additional 10% off your purchase, courtesy of Cutting Edge Supply. Here with Jesse Stout and Robert from Mayan Mountain, natural Guatemalan Jadite Jade, and beautiful Honduran Opal. Red Lion Sweets, booth 12 and 13 until the end of the Red Lion show. How you doing, Jesse?
Hey, doing really good, man. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
My honor and pleasure.
Yeah, man.
So, you spent quite a while in Honduras.
Yeah, I lived there full time for 8 years in Copan, Honduras. I started going down in '99 for vacation, and me and my dad, my sister, and brother-in-law moved down there in 2006. My family stayed for about 2 years, and I stayed for 8.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got started doing hiking tours to waterfalls and Mayan villages. That's how I first got to know the Mayan people, the Chorti Maya, from La Pintada, outside of up on the mountain above Copan ruins. Yeah, that's where I got started down there. I was in tourism, and when they kicked out the president in 2008, they had a presidential coup that scared off tourism for a good year, and I had to switch gears just to stay afloat. And I put a couple carvings, a couple Guatemalan headbands, just the local handicrafts that they had down there. I put them for sale on eBay, and the thing started selling. So I came back to the United States. I started a corporation here, opened bank accounts, and I went back down, and been going strong ever since. Now we work with about 5 different families from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador that make our handcrafted products, and me and my dad and my sister work with Jade here in the United States too. So it's all family business, supporting families, and yeah, it's great. I'm grateful.
Well, that's an honor and a blessing.
Yeah.
You're really helping out a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what being service to others. That's what it's all about. Let me show you some of our. Let me show you some of our most popular stuff. This is our blue Guatemalan jadeite. Not a lot of people know this, but Guatemala has over 20 different colors of jade. And this is jadeite jade, not nephrite. There's 2 types of jade, jadeite and nephrite. Jadeite's stronger, more durable.
And worldwide, it's a lot more collectible outside of the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, yeah, a little tougher to work with than nephrite. This is called Princesa. The Princesa jade is known for its spots. It kind of has a spotty, snowy texture like this, which is really fun to play around with. And look how translucent this one is. And you never know what you're gonna get when you cut into these stones. They could have, like this stone right here, could just have this crazy pattern like that. That crystal right there, that's not a fracture. You know, you can use that in your designs. And then you have iron from the crust coming in.
I love that gold.
Yes, lending that orange color. It's just spectacular to work with. It's a real fun stone.
So until you know, you're kind of just looking at that.
Yeah, and when they're out in the rivers and in the mountains looking for this stuff, they take a hammer and they're hitting this stuff with a hammer, because the jade, it makes like a metallic sound when you tap on it, different from the other stones.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If you want to hear it, come here. Check out this.
Wow!
This
look at
right
these.
Here. Yeah. See, hear this? Listen to that.
Sounds like metal.
Exactly. So that's the first sign that they're looking for out in the rivers. This piece is amazing. This is part of a 600-pound boulder that we processed a couple years ago. It's a smoky blue color. It's like a blue-gray. This is the hardest stone that we've ever worked with. Me and Bob Carmen and Roger Kirkbaum processed this stone up above Boulder, Colorado on Gold Hill. Roger has a 36-inch drop saw. Took us 3 days to cut this monster up. And I've been selling pieces and making jewelry out of it ever since.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, here you can see some more big pieces. I think this is a 65-pound piece of it here. Just huge slab. You could make a large Buddha or something like that from it. A bunch of bangles, and then here's a 74-pound slab of this material.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that was a monster. But let me show you some more stuff here. We have loads of these small cut pieces, perfect for carvers and hobbyists, But here's something that I just love. I've loved working with selling this material. This is the Honduran Black Matrix Opal. I've been dealing with the miners since 2007, 2008. A friend, Laura, she was in the Peace Corps. She took me to Errendique, Honduras, the village where they mine this. And I've been working with the people there ever since.
Holy smokes.
Look at that color. There's only 2 places in the world where this kind of opal comes from. Errendique, Honduras, and in Australia. They also have a similar opal. But you showcase it in the water so you can see the flash and the fire until it's polished.
Unlike some Ethiopian where it kind of has to live in water for the rest of its life.
Yeah, not this stuff. It's a softer stone. You need to stabilize it in order to get the full polish on that.
That is amazing.
But I used to travel in chicken bus for 8 hours to
oh my.
Yeah, to the village to buy this material. And sometimes they would bring it to me in Copan Ruinas, in costales, these big sacks. But one time when Chepe and the boys came to town to bring me 100 pounds, there was a fair going on, and they had a Ferris wheel there. So the guys were at my shop, they're at my house, and they're like, can we go to the fair? I'm like, yeah, ¿por qué no? Vamos. And we went down there, and they pointed at the Ferris wheel. They're like, what is that? I said, no, I don't know what it's called, but in Spanish, it's a Ferris wheel. And they said, can we go on that? I said, yeah, let's go on it. And so we bought tickets and went on the Ferris wheel. And every time we crested the top, the guys were like, "Whoa!" like that.
I still do that.
I know, it was just amazing seeing just the excitement on these guys' faces. Like kids. It was amazing. But I would make them. I would make them things that they never had, like hamburgers. I made them Kraft macaroni and cheese one night, and they just really loved eating that. And sometimes, they would call me and they would say, we're bringing some opals. Va a hacer este mismo cosa, va? El Kraft macaroni and cheese, va? Va a hacer eso? Like, yeah, man, I'll make you the Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, sure. But it's just been really rewarding working with the Honduran people for so long. And they just really accepted me and my family into their community, and they'll always be very close to my heart.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, come around this way. Let me show you this new color here that we've just been finding in the past couple months. They call this water blue. This is this icy blue jade. Look, I'm gonna hold it up to the light here. Look at that blue color.
Wow, almost aquamarine style blue.
Yeah, icy. Yeah, so this is all spoken for right here. I have a buyer coming to take the rest of that off my hands.
But you can get more for folks if they need any.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we have 20, 30 more pounds at my shop in Honduras. that I'll be working on when I get back from the Tucson show.
Are you shipping international right now?
Yes. I process stones at my shop in Honduras, and then they come to me in the United States, and then from here I ship all over the world.
That's fantastic. A lot of people are intimidated to do that, so it's real pleasure that you do.
It's been challenging. I mean, shipping has been a challenge since day one, but we stay on top of it and come up with solutions, and we do what we have to do, and the products get all over the world safely. These go to Japan, Germany, Australia, New Zealand. I have carvers in France that use this. This is some of the Princessa. These patterns, you never know what you're going to find when you're working with this stuff. Here, let's shine it up, hold it up to the light here. So translucent. And here, check this out. This is a neat stone.
That is some of my favorite colors.
Yeah, they call this champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. Yeah, this orange jadeite. I don't really see this in bigger pieces, bigger than my hand, but this is also a real fun stone to work with. Check out this piece. This is a Luna, and it has hints of purple in it. This one's really unique. But yeah, this stuff is really fun to work with. My dad and I cut and polished all these stones here. Here's some more of that watery blue. Yeah, this is a really fun material to work with. Here's a good example of a darker Princessa. You really have a lot of variety. You go from a very light blue to a dark blue, dark solid blue, blue with orange, blue with imperial.
So we're going with Jade.
It's really a varied mineral. I want to show you all these carvings here. Now, these were done by my right-hand man in Copan, Honduras. This is his take on the Mayan-style. He uses themes that you can find around Copan and in the Mayan world. It makes these free-form, multi-face carvings. We like to leave the crust on the back of some of these pieces.
Absolutely.
Just showcases the natural jade here.
And he's pulling those images out of the jade. They're speaking to him, huh?
Exactly. Yep, he's using these natural shapes and forms and stuff and just going with it. And I've been selling these since the beginning. These have always sold well for me. Here's a dark green. This isn't jaguar. Jaguar has a more spotted texture. They call this aguacate because it's
avocado.
It looks like an avocado. And then here's a jaguar. Now these were carved by my friends in El Salvador. And this is the jaguar jade. You can see the spotted texture on it. This is a really popular design. Anything with the jaguar sells really good. Jaguar is the top of the Mayan food chain. And there's another multi-face carving. And this is a light, kind of like a light speckled blue, which reminds me of a bird's egg. But look at this big one. Here we have an old man and a young warrior with a scar. And you have the sacred corn. This is a double-sided carving. This is called blue-green gemma, this color right here. Before they were finding the blue, the Princessa, this was about as blue as it got there for years. They have a variety of smaller pieces here.
Wow, that's black.
Yep. Yeah, look at that natural shape of the stone right there. And look at this stripe. Goes all the way through the stone. This is just, I love it.
Me too.
I love it.
And you get to be around the beauties all day. The love is still there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all over my house. It takes over. Yeah, y'all rock people understand that. It just takes over the house. This is called gemma. This is a green gemma. And there's about my right hand man, he does these, and then he asks the help of probably 3 or 4 other guys. So when I put in an order of these, it's normally about 20, 30 pieces, and they're very, very happy, very grateful to receive the work. And we keep food on the table there in Opal Ruinas. We help each other out. Look at the crust.
Stunning.
Yeah. Yeah. I love these pieces. Well, I'll show you guys some finished jewelry here. Now this stuff comes from my friends in Antigua, Guatemala. If y'all been to Guatemala, you need to check out Antigua. That's where you can find the fine jewelry, set in silver, set in gold. But here we have our Guatemalan jadeite in a variety of colors, all in 925 silver.
And very, very affordable.
Yeah, thank you. 55, and we're doing these wholesale too for around 20.
Do you mind if I pull a ring out?
No, go for it. No, anything you like, man. Yeah, the lilac, this purple, this is a popular color, especially for women's jewelry.
Those earrings are fantastic. The silver is great, but even the natural ones, it's real traditional looking.
Some of these have a real high mica content. The jade does naturally, so they have a bit of flash to them, a little sparkle. Let me show you these. These are one of my top sellers here. These jade teeth. I retail these for $20 each, wholesale them for $10. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to find a little more masculine jade jewelry. A lot of stuff is made for women, so I had the guys make some teeth like this. And then we have these in a little bit larger size that I sell for $40 each.
And that is such a crazy affordable price.
No, thank you. Yep, and we have them in purple and jaguar green. And,
Oh, I love that purple.
yeah. Harilila, bien bonita.
Which one did you call the jaguar?
This spotted is jaguar. Jaguar comes in light green jag, dark green, and then there's another shade that's almost black and spotted. These necklaces sell so well for me. I retail them for $20. They come in a variety of shapes and colors. I wholesale them for $10. Donuts always sell really well.
They're really easy for folks to incorporate into their art.
Oh yeah, you can put a silver chain, and put a little leather cord, or just whatever you want to use. But when I ask them for these donuts, I really don't know exactly the colors I'm gonna get. I tell them to just use whatever. So you get a really wide variety of colors and textures and patterns here. It's always so exciting opening these boxes. But, people have preferences. Some people like solid colors, some people like the landscape pieces. In fact, I just sold a couple landscape pieces today. These have been selling really well. This is a Mayan-style bracelet. They use the square knot macrame. So this is the darker jaguar here. Here you can see it in the Princesa too. Well, I sell these for $40. And this is something that we just brought to market in the past year. These sell so well. This is a nice big jadeite tube bead, and then on a hand woven leather cord that they make in Guatemala. And they come in, they have a black cord, a brown cord, and they come in about 6 to 8 inches for all different size wrists. You can find these on my Etsy store and on eBay.
Wow, that leather work is stunning.
Yeah. They make them a little tight at first, because the leather stretches a bit naturally. So it's a little tight to get on and off, and then after a week or so, they're perfect. And then here's another style that sells well, the donut, and they have a flat back and just come in a wide variety of colors.
Their polish is stunning. They're really good lapidaries.
Yeah, thank you. I will pass on the compliments.
Please do. And you got to show me around when I come down there.
Absolutely. Here's a group of wholesale packs. These are the same best-selling necklaces, just ready to go. Got the prices right on it for people. You know, retail for $20, $10 for the unit, $100 for the bag.
You could easily sell each one for $100.
Yeah. Well, some stores in Colorado would sell these little ones for, you know, 20, 30, 40 bucks. You know, I'm still wholesaling for $10 each, and yeah, they're tripling, quadrupling their money. Yeah.
Ooh, even the bracelets.
Yep, the bracelets, all this stuff. Yep, wholesale prices on everything. Here's those rectangular bracelets. Got packs of those, wholesaling for $18 each. The donut bracelets, same. Yeah, more donut bracelets. Yeah, all those necklaces I just showed you are for wholesale here. I'm going to step around behind there. I want to show you some of the stuff that's made by the descendants of the Chorti Maya. These were made in Copan Ruinas. Got the sacred ear of corn, mazorcas de maíz, in a variety of colors. It was really interesting seeing the Holy Trinity, the three sisters, growing on the mountains down there. They grow corn, and when they harvest the corn, they leave the stalks standing. Then they plant beans, and a bean is a legume, and it puts the nitrates back into the soil, and then the beans grow up the corn stalk. So they have their poles there already, and then the squash provides a ground cover, and that's your basic corn, bean, and squash diet that you'll find in Mayan villages. Then you augment that with some fruit and meat, and that's a complete diet. But yeah, they grow this stuff on the side of mountains down there, and it grows. But yeah, these are little Mayan figures here, little seated figures. These sell well for me. Those are to make necklaces from. And over the years, I have sold so many of these, thousands of these little Mayan faces. Each one of them is completely unique. They each have different
facial expressions.
Facial expression and headdress. Sometimes they have feathers. Sometimes there's ears of corn, and yeah.
Oh my, I would want to collect so many of them. One wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. I have quite a collection at home. Anything jaguar is very popular. This is the roaring jaguar. This has a hole in each ear, and it hangs down like this. And then the jaguar warrior. And that's a Mayan warrior with the jaguar headdress. And then those have two holes, so you can make them into a necklace. And this is a replica carving of a jaguar found guarding a cacao plantation in Guatemala. And this guy is called El Baúl. And these have a hole through the neck. And you can make necklaces with them, add beads. These sell very well for me.
Guardian of the cacao.
Mm-hmm. And these ones were made in El Salvador by a family there. These were made by my carver's son a couple years ago. out of a mint jade. And you have the double-headed serpent, Quetzalcoatl.
Feathered serpent.
Yep. And inlaid with black jade eyes.
That is fantastic.
Well, thank you. And here's an Olmec style representation that my guys in El Salvador did. I really like this black jade that has green streaks through it. I love pieces like this. And here's something fun. Here's a candy skull with an owl over top of it. And this is carved in Guatemalan jaguar jade.
I love that scoop in the back.
Yeah, jade is heavy. This is a heavy piece. So
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's why they hollow these out in the back. Or yeah, it really adds the weight. These are heavy pieces here. These are some of my pieces. The guys make these beads. They rough them out, and then me and my dad put the finished polish on them here in the United States. And I put these combinations together. I really like the combination of light and dark together. And I always try to use patterns of 3 and everything. 3, 6, and 9. And I've been doing macrame since I was 15 years old, and this is a waxed macrame. This is a waxed cord, super sturdy. In fact, I've had one on for almost 15 years, and these are adjustable. You can just pull on these knots here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you can wear it at a variety of lengths.
The macrame is so time consuming. There's a lot of work.
It is.
You mess up one little twist,
one little
gotta
knot,
go
and you
back.
can see, one little knot out of place, and you can definitely see it in the spiral. My sister made this one here. But yeah, we've been doing it for so long, it's all muscle memory. But yeah, I have some, here's those roaring jaguars. I combine those with beads. You can find these in my Etsy store. I have an Etsy store for my rough jade and loose beads, and then I have another Etsy store because I didn't want to confuse the people coming to buy jewelry with hundreds of little pieces of stone. But yeah, then there's another Etsy store where you can find the finished products. Check out this Olmec face here.
I love the black jade so much.
Isn't it cool?
It's hard to, you can't choose one. You gotta have them.
And here's a neat variety as well. This is, got this the lilac, just a hint of purple in this, and then these beads, and then I put this with amethyst and some purple thread in here. And my sister Jamie did the macrame on this one too. But yeah, it keeps us all busy.
How do you convince her to do it? That's so much work. What do you bribe her with?
Money. I pay her. I pay her to do it.
I buy my friends pizza
Yeah.
to braid my stuff.
Here's a very rare stone. I have a buyer coming to look at all these, but I'm going to pull these out right now. We're going to take them over here. This is the emerald jadeite. This is one of the most sought after shades in the world. Let me get my flashlight. I've lost it.
Can you wait that one?
Hold on one second. Let me show you this stone here.
Wow.
This is our emerald green jadeite. This is one of the most rarest and sought after jades in the world. Look at the color in these pieces. Yeah, this stuff is increasingly hard to find. I'm lucky to have this much of it.
So for folks who aren't really into making jewelry or who don't even want to wear it, it's collectible. And it's
Absolutely.
an investment.
Yes. Oh, it is. This is a finite resource. It is an investment. Jade only goes up in price. I know people that put these in bowls. They use it for decoration. They put it in their plants. They carry them as pocket stones, you know. And you know, lots of these pieces you can drill a little hole right there, make a pendant out of it.
That emerald is stunning.
Thank you. Here's something we're really proud of. These donuts in Princessa Blue. This is the same jade that we sell in rough. This is in donut form here. Let's look at this translucency. Got that nice blue-green color. Here's another one. That one's even more translucent. Well, I just love the texture. That one has the stripes across there like that.
Yeah.
I love the stone.
You pay for water.
Yeah. And
We'll see how yours goes.
I have plenty of stones for jewelers. I have gemstones that we wholesale like this, little pairs.
Oh, wow.
These are perfect for wire wrappers. People looking to set these in silver. These are small ones. I can get these in, I can have these made in any size, different shapes.
So you don't mind if people call you with a design or a size of cabochon?
No, not at all. No, just send me a message on eBay or Etsy. I respond to those normally within a couple hours. So that's how I prefer people to contact me.
One that does the green. That was really cool.
And one of the most rewarding things
But there's no
about this
fire.
career is the work with Casita Copan Children's Home. Not a lot of people know this, a little bit of inside info, but there was an orphanage in Copan Ruins that was, well, it was corrupt. That's a nice way to put it. It was corrupt. And a friend of mine, Emily Monroe, she was down there volunteering and teaching, and she saw the corruption and decided to do something about it. And she started what first started off as a daycare. That's what they could get the paperwork for, and it became quickly after that a full-fledged orphanage. And they shut the other place down and gave her the kids, and it's called Casita Copan. And we have about 65 kids there right now, and they teach the women different skills, and they have a market there where they can sell their handmade things, and we take care of get the kids off the street. What happens is a lot of kids in Central America, they have a mom, they have a dad, but they're working or they're doing something else, so the kids are basically on the street. And if the kids are left on the street, they could turn to crime or to drugs or alcohol. So we're giving those kids a place to be. So I've been donating a percentage up to 10% of my income to them since the inception, which I think it was around 2009, 2010. I served 6 years as the vice president, and I stepped down a couple years ago, and my friend Robert and his wife Shanika, they are on the board now, and yep, we are still making a difference down there, and it feels good to give back to the community that just accepted me as, you know, one of their own. Don Jesse, that's what they call me in Coparrunas.
What could be better than that?
Yeah, it's very rewarding. You know, there's people that wouldn't be alive if I didn't help them out with paying for their operation, paying for kids' medical issues. In fact, in 2020, there was a terrible flooding in Honduras, and we raised over $1,500. I'm getting a little emotional. Yeah, raised over $1,500 for flood relief and stuff down there. So it feels good to.
That goes a lot further over there than it does here in America.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we made up. I think we made up like 100 little bags that had toilet paper and clean water and just some basic food items, rice and beans and stuff like that. Because there were whole villages, whole neighborhoods that were close to the river. They were just wiped away, you know. So it feels good to give back to the people. And you know, they say, hey, Don Jesse, you know, hey, I have these carvings, will you buy these for me? I say, yeah, what's the price? Yeah, sounds good, absolutely. And I send them the money. You know, it's that, yeah, it's that easy. And then these things are for sale in my store, you know, a month later, and they get sold all over the world. And yeah, that money is literally putting food on the table for people in Central America.
That's so beautiful. Is there a way people can help you, maybe directly, if they're not into collecting or jewelry?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll put a link below in the description to Casita Copan. That's casitacopan.org. If you want to stop by there, check out that website, make a direct donation to the kids, or yeah, and if you want to support the the hardworking families and the jade miners and the artisans, you can go to my eBay store. I have an eBay store that's been going since 2009 and 2 Etsy stores, Mayan Mountain and Mayan Mountain Supply. You'll see those links in the description below.
Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Here at the Red Lion Suites, Jesse Stout and the beautiful Robert. Robert, can we get a smile?
Man, Mayan Mountain forever. We love jadeite.
Now, Rob, tell them if they're in the Ohio area, where would they go to find this jade?
If you need any of these beautiful products, feel free to come look us up. We are a Heads Up Trading Company found in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're servicing the gem shows in that area. We're also servicing the Finley Market area down in Cincinnati downtown. So we hope to see you guys there, and we hope to see you soon.
Yo, information on that will be down in the description section as well. Yo, look at those beautiful faces.
I love those guys. My best friends.
Red Lion Suites, booth 12 and 13.
That's
12
right,
and
12
13.
and 13.
Mayan Mountain, baby.
Until what day?
To the 13th.
February 13th.
February 13th.
Yes.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
All right.
All
Adios,
right.
YouTube.
Peace
Adios.
out.